afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are. Ooh. What a day, people. So apologies for a very late stream and for very short notice. It's all good, isn't it? Right, audio. How's the audio? Are we audio synced or unsynced? Synced or unsynced? No mod duties for Aaron. Right, let's catch up with who's in the chat. We got Rob Cross is in. Hi, Rob. Let's turn down the music display a minute. Actually, we'll see if we're synced here first before we switch to the other camera. So Rob's in, Martin's in, Sharpie's in. Hi, Steve. Joe's in. Juggling 3 screens, Martin is. Hi, Chris. You love the giveaway radio. Well, it doesn't look as nice as maybe the photo, but we can soon rectify that, hopefully. Folk, how are you, mate? How is Folk? Tim's in. Derek Cooper's in. Oh, we haven't lost too many people by being late. Aaron's in. Wet and windy Penzance. He's got a plug on his. he's very fancy, isn't he, Tim? The min luxury plug on the end of a tester. Cheers, Bob. Yeah, it's been a long day driving today, people. I don't know, I've done about probably 3.5, 4 hours driving today. Evening, Aston, how are you? Graham's in. How are you, Graham? Just a video monkey. Benji's in. Oh, hello, big jump, big jump. Big jump. Dave, nicely synced. Oh, ideal. Got the right one today then. JJ, how are you? Slightly off there. Slightly off. Tiny bit off. Well, you know. Robert's Catfish. Gerald, how are you, mate? Good to see you. And Nick's in. Hi, Nick. Simon, how are you, mate? And Bridget, welcome. Bit of mic noise. That's me messing about with the mic, unfortunately. It's loud, isn't it? It's Christmas car shirt today. Look, how about that? You gotta have a tacky shirt for Christmas, haven't you? A lot of rumbling. It's me. It's me. I'm rumbling the mic. I'll stop it if you don't like it. It's so fussy, aren't you? Right, let's go to the main camera. Because, you know, we're going to see what the sync's like on this. You know, it might be so much better. Our lovely Christmas scene. Sync seems to be drifting the longer the stream goes on. Yeah, it'll catch up with itself in a minute, Dave. I've got buttons I can push to do lots of things. This one should be okay because this is straight off the Panasonic. It's this one and the Penguin one. I need to just check Penguin a minute, make sure he's all lined up because you know what he's like. Yeah, he's not really lined up, are you, Penguin? God, I can't take you anywhere, can we? Hello. Hello. Oh, that way. Whoa! Penguin comes caved in. I'll sort this because well, that'll sort of No, that's no good. That'll do. Penguin's sort of out of shot. He's trying to, and Pongo has got his arm over the number 20, but you know, we'll go with it. Have we got problems with the... Yeah, we got problems with the lead again, unfortunately, people. What can we do? What can we do? We can unrumble it by sticking this one in. Find the lead. No, that's that one. Where's me Yeti lead then? I think the wire needs some messing with again on that one. Let's get the Yeti in. Let's get Yeti in. So, Yeti. I'm going to have to add Yeti in. James, how are you? Yeah, I think my I need a new lapel mic, really. That would cure it with the original plug on the end of it, but I put a third-party plug on this because it keeps breaking. It's not the greatest setup, really. Audio input capture. Add existing. Yeti. Okay. Yeti is in. Why have we not got Yeti live then? Monitor and output. I don't want to monitor, I just want to monitor off. So if I push that button, no. Monitor and output, it's not liking it. Oh, what's going on with the Yeti then? He's in there. I've disabled Yeti somehow. Right. Yeti is in. Yeti is in. Now, I'm not sure whether the sync will be okay on this because it's USB. It might be okay. Can you let me know what the sync is like now on Yeti? We shouldn't have any rustling. No rustles in the house. Get a wireless mic like I've got, just clips onto your person and no cables to break. Yeah, this is sort of wireless, but I've got a battery pack with it, Nick. That's the thing. How is the battery powered on your wireless one then, mate? No, there's no rustling now, but is the sync okay on it? Let's go back to the main camera a minute then. I'm just going to switch the mics a minute. What are you trying to say, Graham? Yeti is there. Okay. Right, that's Yeti. That's Yeti on this feed. Is that good? Audio's a bit thinner, yeah, it's not quite as boomy. I can mess with it and get it better, but the Thorman T-Bone sync has drifted off slightly on picture-in-picture. Last hours. Ah, okay, that's rechargeable then, Nick, I take it. I know Rode do one that's a clip-on. This cable is a real pain, but it came with the setup and it was really expensive, this. I don't really want to brick it, you know. A tiny bit off sync. Is it more or less, would you say? This mic is better than Yeti, lot tinner. What are you on, Rob? Russ, how are you, mate? Cheek. Russy. Audio comes a bit before the video. Okay, let's mess with it then, because that's what we love, messing. We're not going to get anything done here. We're going to mess with this. Right, let's go. Comes a bit before the video. So do we need to go, say, -100? How is that? Is that better? Or do I need to go the other way? Am I worse now? Welcome, Gier, anyway, by the way. Tim is saying okay here. To wet your whistle with a hot drink. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not going to look at the radio at all today, Steve. I've decided you're just going to have to look at me all stream. How about that? Mike, bit tinner. What are you on about tinner? Yeah, someone's already said that, Rob. So is the audio any better or not, Bob? Is it synced any better at -100, or do I need to go the other way? Ah, thank you, Farm Tech. Right, so we need to go 100 the other way then. How's that? That's 100 the other way, and I've got the audio up a bit high, actually. So, thank you. Thank you, JJ. He does mean thinner, Sharpie. Someone's already said that. Hopefully the audio's a bit better. That's better, is it? 100? Okay. So I'm going to need to add this into all of the streams. So let's go to Penguin. Penguin's in there. But I'm on the original mic, so I need to get the Yeti into Penguin. Right, Yeti is now in Penguin. Let's make sure this audio is still at -100. It is, so that's Penguin sorted. Main with picture-in-picture. Yeah, that's good. That should be good as well now. Microscope, overlay. We've got no problems with that. Okay, so let's go to Penguin. Steve Webber, how are you doing, mate? Good to see you in, and thanks for still sticking with me as a Patreon as well, mate. Alright, Nick, thanks for that. Get the Yeti into Penguin. Yeah, the Yeti's loaded up with Penguin. And high Farm Tech as well. Thanks for the pointers there, mate. I do like to get it right, because it does bug me if it's not right. Christoph, how are you, mate? The only problem with this is it's fixed to the desk, so I can't sort of move around much with the audio. Right, so I think Pongo is covering up number 20. Aren't you, Pongo? You naughty. I can see you. Oh no, I can't get in there. It's too far down. Deep down. Deep down. What have we got here? Oh, it's another one of Simon's beers. Christmas ale. Very nice. Very nice. Whew. Yeah, so a fair bit of driving today, but surprisingly, the roads were very clear. Yeah, roads are very clear. Afternoon, Les. How are you, mate? Did you, Rob? Oh, yeah, thank you, mate. Towards new caps for Pengiran and Roberts R22. Thank you, Rob. I didn't see that come up on screen, though. Strange. Hopefully that's not playing up as well. So there's lots of messing about you can do with the audio properties. I'm not sure how much you can do in this program, but you could do a fair bit in what I'm trying to think, in the last one that I had. Usually if you mess with the audio and that, you've got to restart it. DK fast, advanced, push to talk. Yeah, you can't do an awful lot with the audio on this. So you're reliant on the actual microphone itself. I mean, I don't mind the audio off of this mic, to be fair, but I know the lapel mic does sound a little bit better. Jeff, how are you, mate? Good to see you again. I've still got loads of radios that Jeff gave me last year, actually. Okay. I think we're on. Yeah, we're on the Yeti for the audio on this one. So yeah, look at this. Shepherd Neame Christmas Ale. Britain's oldest brewery. Now, this is kindly sent in by Simon, so thank you, Simon. 7%. Oh, she's a strong one. Strong one. Pregnancy warning. Oh no, it's not going to make me pregnant, is it, if I drink it? No, I don't want a baby. I don't want a baby. Oh, it can cause lifelong harm to my baby. I haven't got a baby. Do they know something I don't? Strange. I'm messing, obviously. But, you know. Right, let's get her in. Gold medal winner 2021 in the strong beer category. Wow. I didn't know they did a Christmas ale until these arrived, to be honest. So thank you again, Simon. Although I'm not looking at the microphone now, so hopefully you can still hear me. Cheers all. These babies, if we get babies dropping down. It'll get me pregnant. I know. That's very nice. Very nice. It says imported by Pinnacle Drinks, Waterloo Street, Surrey Hills, New South Wales, Australia. Hey? What? Imported by Pinnacle Drinks. Oh, I'm not understanding that really, but there you are. 7%'s good gear. It's good gear. Radio nursing in 9 months. Yeah. Anyway, cheers everybody. Happy Christmas to you all. So what have I found? It's looking a bit poorly, but I think it's got potential, this one. I think this has got potential. It's a little bit sort of sun faded, I think. And it's got a missing top to the knob. Well, I found another one. And it's missing a button, but I think it's more than missing a button. I think it's broken off. So let's have a look. So I've got a Roberts RT22. Now I've just pulled this off a shelf. I have got another knob for a top, so that should be okay. But I think we're going to need to pull the innards out of the switch and put another switch in this. So I thought that might be quite fun to have a look at. Somewhere I've got a little box that says Roberts, well, switch banks. It might actually be in one of my drawers here, actually. Modules, drive belts, transmitters, Sony spares, power supplies. Well, no, it's not. Where have I put that to then? Whee! Thanks, Rob. Yesterday's giveaway. I've not announced it yet, Rob. So you'll have to wait. It's going to be a guess the contents jobby, that one. There's somewhere I've got a little box that says Roberts switch banks, but I don't know where the hell that's gone. Ah, no, that's not it. I thought I'd put it in here. Power supplies, Sony spares, dial cord, in with the dial cord, no, drive belts, no, modules. Ah, yes, I put it in with the modules, okay. So hopefully I'll have the right switch. I mean, I've got a switch bank there, look, with some switches in it. So we're going to have a look inside this and see which one it is, because I've got various different ones. It's probably one of these, that's about. So I'm going to need to take the guts out of one of these and put it in there, which is going to be fun. So, right, at least I know where that is now. It's in with me. Modules. Modules and switch banks are in the same drawer. So let's have a look at this. And what is it? It's dirty. That's what it is. It's dirty. It's a dirty radio. Yeah, they're the same as all of the Roberts of this era, Rob. Same as the Rambler, the RFM3. It's a bit of a clean up. It's just a bit dusty where it's been stood. We've got some of the station markers still there, which is good. So what age do you reckon one of these is then? Anybody had a quick look? You know, it's got VHF on it, which is a bonus. Medium wave and long wave. Medium flavour, long flavour? Don't know. Medium F? Medium frequency, long frequency. Bit strange, isn't it, that they should name it like that? Nice teak sides. Handles in good neck. So look at the inside. So we've got a little turntable on the bottom. Nice hardwood base. It's dead spiders on. So it's an RT22. 18,860. So long serial number. I don't think there's that many issues with these radios, so you know, you never know, it might just work. So let's hook her up to 9 volts and see what happens, shall we? Right, 9 volts. Now, that's the on-off button there as well, which is a bit of a pain, isn't it? So we're definitely going to have to fix that. Oh, I jammed it on now. Okay, let's make sure the volume's turned down then. Let's hit her up and see what happens. I'll say, I don't remember this radio. It was a toss-up between this one and a RIC 1. Oh. That's off. Okay. Why are we seem to be going into current limit 60 milliamps. Have we got a problem with this radio?
Dry off in the sun on a white sand beach in the Maldives.
Is it just reforming? Is it going to fix itself?
Seize the sale. Book and store and online at Virgin Atlantic Holidays. Select a travel day supply. For T's and C's, visit virginatlantic.com/terms. Booking that pharmacy.
No, it's drawing too much current. There's something wrong with it. Right, okay. Oi, thank you, Rob. Try cleaning the switches. I don't think there's the switches, mate, but thank you very much for the super chat, Rob. We need to have a look at this. I don't know whether this uses an audio IC or whether it's transistors, but something is drawing too much current. I think it's transistors, but we've got a very funny module stuck in this one. Oh, not a module! No, what have I chosen? Have I chosen wrong? Let's get it out. That's me thinking, yeah, this will be a good little giveaway, this one. Bound to work, won't need anything doing to it. Bit of cosmetics, job done. No, it's not, is it? So we either got a shorted cap. Looks like this one's been apart before as well, because that screw looks a bit screwed, if you know what I mean. On the bottom of the aerial. Oh, hang on, what's that? Was that lead on there? Yes it was just loose. A bit loose. Easy enough to take apart, isn't it? It's because of that. Doesn't say what ohms it is. Stephen Hall, how are you, mate? We're very popular as radios given by the Blind Society. Ah, thanks, Gerard. This was your favourite, Stephen. Well, I think we've got an issue because this one is, you put it in 1980. 79 to 82, thanks for that. Aaron, what's Aaron asking? What does he think of the RT? He thinks so. Random, innit? Comes with a tribble. Tom and Susie's in. Hi, Tom and Susie. Yours is green. What is wrong with this one then? So we have got a module, but that looks like it's just the FM front end. Is there a problem with the module? I hope not. Not on one of these. Let's see if we can find a schematic, because it was still drawing. It's got June written on there. Look, I don't know what that signifies. Was it made in June? It's interesting to see some of the marks on these things. So we got a, looks like a K there. Maybe someone's signed it off, or maybe it's been refurbed. So it's an RR1412. So it's clearly an FM. Well, it must be AM as well, though, because the tuning gang's got to be inside that. And yeah, there's our oscillator trimmers and aerial trimmers. Let's see if I've got any info on the RT22 then, before we find out what's wrong with it. It could be, very often they got a cap straight across the positive and negative on these. Let me have a look. BVWS radio data. Roberts. Manufacturers. RT22. We've got the original manufacturer's one. Right. So let me just see if we've got a trader sheet for this as well. Trouble is, very often the trader sheets, and they just take the manufacturer's instructions anyway and copy them. ERT, nothing on ERT. Radio and television service in RT22. No, that's the only one we've got. So that's what we're going with. Oh, was there no sound on the... Ah, okay, right. Let me sort that out then a minute. So on the... Yeah, of course, I've not got the microphone introduced into that one, have I? Screen cap. It's got the old one in it. I thought I had that one though. I thought that was scratchy mic in that. Yeah, should have been audio on that. Let me just go to that one again and let me check that. Let me catch up with the chat a minute. Gone very quiet. Sheffield Steve, how are you doing, mate? It does need to be added to the schematic screen. You had a problem with the module, Stephen Hall. Did you really? What was up with the module? Welcome in, Mr. Sheffield Steve. Good to see you, mate. Sideways snow and gale force winds. Tom, Susie and the grandkids. Welcome in. Sounds a bit bad there. Well, at least did you see the I did say really important stuff. Apologies for this. Sound to silence, Rob. No, I've not added the microphone in. Wee bit of snow. Right, let's go back to the thingamajigger. Screen cap. Okay, we should now have Uncle Yeti in here. Uncle Yeti. So what I was trying to say previously was I was looking at this schematic trying to find capacitors that are across the line, if you know what I mean. So C45 is a definite contender. C38. In fact, all of the caps in this output stage are potentially a pain. We got one there right on the speaker output. In fact, we got some. What have we got feeding back through here then? Something else feeding through here to the speaker. So this must be our adjustment for our potentially. Is that the midpoint voltage possibly, or quiescent current? I don't see. There's two adjustment points, isn't there? Only see the one. Okay. Hopefully you've got audio now, though. Ah, this is our RR1412/4 alert. So we should have 6.5 volts coming out of pin 7 of that. If we could see what pin 7 was. We don't know. All we know is R1 150. So if we could find R1. So R1, it looks like we've got 150 coming out of there. So it's got to be one of these two pins, isn't it? Or is it that one? No, because that goes to R3. It looks like that's R3. So yeah, it's definitely that is our pin that we need to find the voltage on. 6.5 volts. Anybody got any ideas then? So I'm thinking it could be one of these capacitors. It could be one of these outputs or one of the driver. More likely to be an output than the driver, but you never know. You never know. Hopefully we've got audio. Hopefully we've got audio. Let's make sure we've got audio now. Gem in that episode was quite lovely. Story was a bit edgy. What's that then? Empath? Star Trek Starship Creator. Whoa. Fancy. Radio Electronics Hub. Welcome, mate. I hope the HF bands are better this evening during your live stream. The past few times it's not been good at all. Do we need to subscribe to you, Radio Electronics Hub? Do we need to find you? Do you have a channel? Let me have a look. You do. Oh, sir. Radio Electronics Hub. Let's subscribe to the chap. What have we got then? Do we do some live streaming then, do we? Ham Radio Nights, 47 views. Well, I'm subscribed, so, you know, I'll have to drop in at Radio and Electronics Hub. We'll have to drop in, won't we, people? If you want a link to that, let's copy that, and let's pop me in. It's normally the caps that go high. Yeah. Made the set dead. You put a wire across the point somewhere and it worked for another 10 years or more. Oh, really, Stephen? Speaker decoupler, Baz? Yeah, could be, couldn't it? It's got to be something like that. It's JJ. It's your other account, JJ, is it? Have you or ever had one of those R900s on the channel? I've got a 900. In fact, I've got two of those. I've got one of the older style ones. I think I probably have had an R900 on here. I've got one that's covered in the like jeans cloth, like denim type cloth. Right, what is going to be wrong with this thing then? Let's have a look. I mean, I know it's a cliche, but it's probably the capacitors, but you never know. It could be something completely different. As said by our... Yeah, I need to add Uncle Yeti into here, which I've just done. Okay, right. Overhead cam. The wires, the connectors on the speaker were very slack. I don't think that would have caused that problem with spiders' webs. Anybody see anything dodgy? Maybe this wire here is very, very close to that case. That could be a problem. In fact, that might be our problem right there. Let's just get you in there. Let's go down there. I think we may have found our problem already. What do you think? Because to me, those two wires are actually touching. Oh, is that? Yeah, they're touching. Look at that. No, they're not, but they were. They were touching. Radio Electronics Club. Cheers, JJ. Thank you very much, mate. I'm loving the little fox as well. Needs a new handle neck. Is yours got the cloth handle or the metal one? Yeah, we're all subbing. We're all subbing, JJ. Subbed right up. Judgment Rights. Not heard of that. What platform do you play on, Aaron? Are you a PC gamer? Are you PlayStation? Xbox? What's the other ones? What's the little tiny one? Is it Switch? Is it the Switch? So I wonder if that is cured or issue. Let's just have a look. Let's get a couple leads. I'm going to hook up the radio. All R900s had metal handles. You knocked it off the table. I'll have to see what I can dig out, Nick. I might have something here. Let's just turn our friendly Christmas radio off. Right, to see if we can turn it back on again. Still drawing 60 milliamps. Still drawing 60 milliamps. The current limitings dropped it back to 60 milliamps. I wonder if our thermal camera would pick it up. Just touching the aerial there, that's why the signal's jumping up.
Like a festive gift that keeps on giving. At the first sign of discomfort, think Pepto-Bismol.
Think Pepto-Bismol. Diarrhea.
Pepto-Bismol coats
Diarrhea.
5-symptom relief.
So it's playing okay, but it's drawing way too much current. It's got to be one of these caps, surely. Diarrhea. Diarrhea. I just like that. It's a Welsh accent, diarrhea.
Like a balloon.
As you can see, we've got plenty of caps in here.
Balloons don't have hair.
Christmas at Tesco, get a 6-pack of Tesco finest mince pies for just £1.50. Down from £3 with your Tesco Club card. Finding great prices, that's what makes it Christmas. Tesco, every little helps.
Anybody see anything else that looks dodgy?
6-pack ends 25th.
There's no
Card or app required.
Oh my God, free spins again. 50 chances, can you win?
there's no there's no ICs in it, is what I'm trying to say. shouldn't be drawing 60 milliamps.
With 53 spins, that's right.
BFA Casino, new casino, customer.
So he's drawing that even with it with the volume on 0. So let me see if I can have a look at the. Let me see if we can see anything with the thermal camera. I need to probably ramp it up a little bit, but I don't want to kill the transistors. Leisure Suit Larry, I used to have that. In fact, I've probably still got that game, Nick. I've probably got that because I had the box version of that. The shirt's pretty dodgy. Steve, isn't it? What's Bob saying? What's Bob saying? I go, watch out, Bob. But it goes to good home, Steve. Go for it. A pristine R900 refurbed for 47 quid. It depends who's refurbed it, Steve. I personally would prefer one that wasn't refurbed and do it myself, but so let's hit it with this that Rob very kindly I think, didn't you give me? I think Rob basically got this for me. I think he PayPal'd me the money and I bought it. I think that was the situation. Right, okay. Have we got anything? Oh, we have. We have got a hot. Look at that. How about that? That cap there is getting hot. And what's that beside it that's getting really hot? And we got a transistor getting hot there. Well, I say hot. Obviously, I've not Can you see that? So that cap there is definitely getting hot. Hotter than the rest of the board. There's nothing else on the board getting hot. Look. If I hold it back here, nothing. It's just those two. So either that transistor has had it and it's killing the cap, or the other way round. It's dropped down to 40 milliamps now, actually. Let's pop the current up. That's actually... it's cured itself. I think that cap's reformed, because if I turn the volume up now... got a little bit of heat coming on that one, I believe. Oh, that one. Yeah, that one there. But potentially that cap is causing that transistor to get really hot. I think it's that one. Well, what do you think? Well, it's not hot, is it, really? 32 degrees, I suppose, you know. It's fairly warm. There you go, Rob. Sorted. Farmtech saying it's a C14, C30, C38, 40, 44 and 45. You were selling leisure suit Larrys. So it looks like that cap there could be dodgy, but it looks like it's reformed, because now we're running on sort of 30 milliamps, which is probably about right. If I get a wire on it.
Across the UK. What's it like? I mean, you're rehearsing with an orchestra is an extraordinary thing, is it? Could you imagine it's going to take...
Oh no.
There's not that much rehearsal time, is there?
I think we get a chance to do every song once, as long as we get on with it, and that's it. And then you just do it, yeah. But they've got music, haven't they?
Yeah.
You know what they're doing? We're just folk singers, so we just, make it up as we go along.
They've got the dots. And this feels like a very unthanksy time of year, because you released in winter last year. Is there something magical about this time of year for you?
Oh yeah, I think
wandering
our
about a
family,
little
we
bit.
talk about family traditions. We've got loads of lovely things that we love to do, like carols on the green in Wrighton, and then we sing in the pub with my dad, singing lots of folk songs. Boxing Day's a big day for us. Our dad helped revive an old mummers play in a little village near Hartlepool called Grissom, and we always go there, and we used to see our dad be killed and brought back to life again every Boxing Day, which is
always a festive highlight, isn't it? Yeah. Lovely. You're going to perform a couple of songs for us today. What's first?
Well, we've been looking back over the last 20 years of albums and picking out some dearly loved songs, and it is wintry. It's not joyful, but I did wear my gold boots to jazz it up a bit. And it's actually an old poem by Charles
that cap's
Horsley,
not hot anymore.
and I heard it when I used to run a singing session when I lived in Manchester. I heard somebody sing this song, and it immediately grabbed me. And in the
So I think what's happened there is we've got a dodgy cap that has reformed itself. So looks probably like we're going to need to do a recap on this. Right, where's my probes? Where's my probey probes? With these, what I've done with that? Probably on the bench here somewhere. Let's see if we can measure this thing in circuit. Probably need to lift a leg on it, I expect, but you never know. Sometimes they'll measure in circuit. Wee, Rob, thank you. You was thinking recapping the whole radio. Let's just make sure we got no what's name left in that one. Can't see what that is. It's see if it'll measure it in circuit. In circuit, 0.38 ohms though, that's not really indicating that there's an issue. Try this one. Well, I'm not sure what that's across, but that's supposed to be 470. It's reading 1482. Yeah, I think we need to lift some of these and have a look. I mean, let's lift some and have a look, shall we? I think they've reformed, which is why all of a sudden the radio's working and it's not anywhere near as bad as it was. You're back for fish timer, no worries. Carpocalypse. Did Aaron tell me what his gaming platform was? Thanks, Rob. Yeah, I'll see what I can find for you, Nick. The thing is, it's quite a wide radio, that one, isn't it? So it probably is fairly unique to that. PC gamer playing offline games. I got you. Brill. Right, I'm up with it. I'm up with it. Harvey's in. Hi, Harvey. Offline only. Yeah, I'm not really into the online gaming thing, Aaron, either. I've done a bit of Gran Turismo online, but I do prefer it. Well, it's only because they're all better than me. I do prefer playing it myself, like, you know. So there you go, Rob. That's come in handy, isn't it? So certainly we did have an excessive current draw on that capacitor to start with, but I think that it's reformed itself. So I'm just going to pop some of these caps out, and we're going to have a look at them with just a leg off, if you know what I mean. Can we lift the leg a little? No, we'll have to lift that one right out, but I won't do it for a minute because otherwise I won't know where I am with it. So what other actual axials have we got? We've got these two up here. Have this one. And we have this one. That's those two. We've got another one down here. Is that... there. Okay, that's that one. We've got another one down here. Ooh, that one's going to be tight to get to. He's behind that module. No, no, no. That one may stay. Right. So, bit of capacitor bingo to start with then. 100 microfarads, people. Come on down. 100 microfarads is your first one. Eyes down looking. 100 microfarads. What do you think? What do you think? 100. A 100 to start then. Eyes down, first number out, 100. 140. Yeah, I don't see the point in that, Steve. You know, I know they've started doing that now. They've got the ads that pop up to one side. I suppose they're trying to, like, still leave you with the picture, but get rid of the audio. I suppose it's better than nothing, but, you know. 140, 123, 134, 120, 190, 167, 125, 460, Martin. He's gone big. It's gone so big. Big. Cage Nut Steve, how you doing, mate? Good to see you in. How we doing? Oh, we got Retro Tech. Are you the last one, Christoph? The Prime subscription doesn't find its way through to the smaller YouTube creators. What's the Prime subscription, Bob? Oh, you asked the missus this time, did you? RV's in 146 Gear 390. Oh, we're thinking this one's going to be a bad toad then, are we? Are we ready? Here we go. 136, not too... Whoa, Christoph, 137? Surely it can't be any bit closer than that. 134. Christoph. On the nose. So again, that's not really a problem capacitor, is it? ESR is low enough, like 0.2. Yeah. 147 Farm Tech. Late entry, but definitely Christoph. Right, next one's a 4.7 then, next. A 4.7. I think that 100's going to stay in, you know. I don't think that's anything to do with our problems. 4.7. 4U7. I might go and get another beer while you're thinking about that, you know. Shall I have another beer? It is a Saturday night, isn't it? I've got to have something to eat in a bit, though, really. What time did I go live? 5:30, wasn't it? We've only been on for an hour. Doing good. Yeah, winner, winner. Christoph, go on, have another go. See if you can do the double. Still useful with FM on it. It's a good little radio, this is, Stephen. We need to do some little bit of butchery to get this switch done. I need to pop that one out and have a look, see which one it is. No, I'm trying to think that they come out from the bottom, don't they? They pull down through that way, so I might have to take the switch bank actually out. But is it soldered through? Yeah, of course it's soldered through. So I need to take that cap out anyway to get that switch. Oh no, it's this one, isn't it? So you need to take that resistor out of the way. So what is it? A 1, 2, 3 pole one. How are we doing? 4.7, 5. The missus says 5 now. Oh, hang on. Trash in the place. I'm just trying to see if I can find one of these switches that will match that. I don't know if I've got one of those white ones, you know. I don't know, they look similar though. They might just be standard ones. That might just be the same as that. Yeah. We'll have a look in a minute. That could be that. That's a 3er. All that. No, that's too so big. I'm sure the innards of one of these switches will fit that. In fact, we've got a loose one there. That. Yeah, I reckon we're good to go. We've definitely got a switch that will fit that, I'm sure. Are we all done? Oh, no, that one's not so healthy. 8.92, 1.5 ohms ESR, 8.92, heard that then. 7.1 for 7.6 Farm Tech. Any advances on 7.6? I think that could be Mr. Farm Tech. Winner. 8.9, that's quite high, so we're definitely going to have to do that one. We're definitely going to have to do that one. Potentially. So that was definitely knackered. So positive is there. Next one then, what have we got over here? We've got a 120 next. A 120. These are Phillips caps, by the way. 120. You ever guess at that? I'm going to go and find myself another drink in a minute because it is a Saturday night after all. No work tomorrow. Mrs. Cruncher's off tomorrow. Happy days. Right, how we doing? How we doing on the 120? So you're going really high on this one. Okay, let's push a button then, shall we? Ooh, Merry Christmas. Hell, that's a big one. Interesting. Let's have a look, see where that one is a minute. That's gone really high. Is that definitely 120, is it? Oh, hang on, sorry, 220. My mistake. It's a 220. Sorry, it's a 220. My apologies. $447 though. Yeah, that's my cock up. So whoever got the highest number there has won it pretty much. Who's got the highest one? Got a 165 for Aaron. 177 for Falk. 202 for Steve. Yeah, that's way too high, isn't it? Right, okay. This one should be interesting then. So if you remember, that was the one that was getting really hot. Can you remember? When I first fired the radio up, that was the one that was getting hot. So that one could well have been the one that was causing that initial high drain. Okay, 470 next then. And incidentally, I've gone with one of Martin's beers that he gave me. A Texel's special beer. Tunwell Triple. Island beer. Island beer, got a nice picture of a sheep on it, look. Gotta love a nice sheep beer. And this is 8.5%. There you go, thank you Martin. So that's what we're going with, and we're going in with the Trappist glass. Oh, I like this, do like this glass. 451 Fahrenheit. Thank you, Rob. It reformed itself though, Rob. And it did drop it right back down again, but Yeah, triple. Nice. Some good gear right there. Got some strong ones tonight, haven't we? Christ, I'm gonna be slurring in a minute. Anyway, cheers everybody. Merry Christmas. Proper Christmas drink. Thank you for the super chat, Rob. Fahrenheit 451. Mine did not have 120. Yeah, 220. So I know I cocked up, didn't I? Come on then, 470. 470. 120 isn't an odd size, isn't it? So it is a 220, not a 120. But that was definitely the one that was getting hot. Yeah, looks like we're going to have to do a recap, aren't we? The only one that's going to be a pain in the ass is that one behind the module. Are we going to well, we might better take the board off. Yeah, we might better lift the board off and leave the module in place. There's a couple of screws holding the board on. Are we ready? Let's do it. Ooh, it's taken. Whoa! No way! What? 1,389. What? The snowball cannon. I'm gonna hopefully get that done tomorrow, folk. I tried configuring it. I've downloaded it to Stream Elements, but I've just got to try and get it so it'll work in the stream. Surely nobody's got this one, have they? Aaron was on 700. Cajun at Steve 775. Closest so far. I think that's Steve. Bonus capacitance. I think that's Steve. Okay, that one is knackered. So that's two bad ones there, right in that stage, right in the output stage. This is what was our problem was. We've got another 220 then. Another 220 at the top. I need to get some capacitors out here, don't I? Another 220 then. While I try and find some caps to put in here. Without knocking everything off onto the desk. That's miniature caps, they're no good. So how many 220s we got? We've got two 220s. Okay, I can chuck those two in there. Two 220s. 470. What was that one? That was 100, wasn't it? We got hundreds. Yeah, we got hundreds. It looks like I've stocked up on my axials. These are all the RS Pro ones. So 4.7s. Yeah, we've got 4.7. What's that one there? That's going to be a pain in the ass changing that one. I'm not sure what that one is. 2.2 is that? I can't see. I need my eyes. 2.2. 2.2. And we've got two axials there that are. Oh, Christ, I need to take the whole lot on the floor then. What are those two? 4.7. two 4.7 radials. 4.7 radials. Let's get them done. I'm treating you. Whoever's going to win this is going to have a fully recapped radio. So 4.7. Fully recapped, so there you go. No expense spared for my loyal subscribers and followers. Let's get it done. Let's splash out the cash. Right, how are we doing on this one then? Everyone done? Let's do it. 336 or 389 for Christoph. 389 410. No, I think 389 389. I think. That's pretty much it, I think, for capacitor bingo till we get the other ones out of circuit. Right, let's do some marking up here. So we've got positive there, positive, positive, positive. Marked that one already. Positive there. And this one, where have we got positives on these? Positive there. And a positive there. Right, let's wang these out then and stick some new ones in. Are we going to be able to get to this one? Just. Right, Operation Recap. Operation Recap super fast. Super fast recap. Can't get in there. I can't get in there without burning that, so let's just pop that one out. So you can see my lovely Christmas jumper. So that is our 4.7. Yeah, 4U7. Now where's my 4.7 down here? Is that it? No, it's 2.2. 4.7. 4.7, there we are. So I'm going to replace them with like for like caps, axials for axials, radios for radios. Let's get it as it was intended by Roberts. Let's fire up the soldering iron. Let's put a different tip in though. I've got my curved tip in there. I do like the curved tip, but it's better for, I prefer a straight chisel tip for normal day-to-day soldering. That is very nice, Martin, by the way. Texel's special beer. Island, I think, does that mean Island beer? It sounds like Ireland. E-I-L-A-N-D. Island beer. Nice. Put it over there out of the way. Right. let's solder that one up. Right, one down, several to go. Next one is this one, and that is right down deep in there. Deep, I think it's that one. Yes, it is. Yes, sir. And that is 100. So one of these must be 100 then. Is it that one? 220, 220, 100. So you can win this radio, and in the description of this video I did say how. But all you've got to do basically is in the comments section of this video, you've just got to type in RT22. Simple as that. And then this is your radio. You will win this post free to the UK. If you're abroad, I'm not going to restrict you and say you can't have it if you're not in the UK, because that's not fair. So I'm going to say that it's available worldwide, but it would be very nice if the winner was to PayPal me towards the postage. That would be very nice for me, wouldn't it? I think so. Brahms and Liszt during the stream. Well, you know, it wouldn't be the first time, Aaron, to be fair, would it? I'm sure if you go back a bit in time, you could find some streams where I might have had one too many. Yeah, these caps are knackered, aren't they? Right. 2 down. Plenty still to go. Let's get these 2 little ones here out. Whee, what's that, Rob? You would pay me for the postage. Thank you, Rob. Very kind of you. You may win it, Rob. You know, this is available to everybody. No, not that one. It's got to be that one then. No, it's got to be that one then. Got there in the end. So these are both 4.7, so I pull both of these out at the same time. And we haven't tested these 2 yet, don't forget. So I'm going to put these all back here out of the way. 2 4.7s. What I want. And strange they've used a mixture of radials and axials in this radio, wouldn't it? Normally they're all axials of this sort of era. So I've desoldered loads there, so I just have to redo them all. Snip those legs off. Okay, that's those two done. This little monkey here, the 220, the 220, where is he to then? Is he just there? Is that you there? No, that's not you, so you must be underneath this wire here then, are you? Or is it this one? Yeah, that's a one. $220. It's lucky we didn't take out a transistor there, really, wouldn't it? That's the benefits of having a current limited power supply, people. Because I was current limited, it was only drawing like 60 milliamps, which is not enough to damage a transistor. But if you've been just used chuck batteries in this, you would have probably taken out those transistors. So I think tomorrow we're going to finally fix my, well, I hope we're going to fix my iPad Pro, which Mrs. Cruncher bought me for Christmas a few years, well, quite a few years ago now, actually. I was thinking about maybe getting another one, but they're so expensive. I mean, what is going on? They're so expensive. Right, where are we there? So we're that one, and we are that one there, but it looks like the big red on it. Maybe the left-hand one then. Yeah, left-hand one there. Mrs. Cruncher really does spoil me at Christmas, people. She is a star. Some of the things she gets me is unreal. How she gets them, she does research and all sorts of things, because us techno, she calls me a techno freak, we are fairly difficult to buy for. So she's always had to do lots of research in order to get stuff for me. It's never simple. She knows she's got to do a bit of research. She's bought some cracking stuff for me. Can you remember the 3D printer? That was amazing. I know it's had problems, but to be fair, like at the time, that was an amazing gift. I mean, it went on for years, on and off. have got another one now. I need to get to grips with that and get that up and running, really, because there's so many things I need to print. It's unreal. I've got to print the bits for that cassette deck that John Turner gave me. Got to get that done. A friend of mine, Ron, has very kindly done a CAD drawing of it for me. Which reminds me, I've got to somehow do a reflow on a head unit for a car at some stage. Should have done that by now, really. Okay, we're motoring. We've only got one more to do, I think. No, two more to do. This one here first. What's this one here? Now, I've marked that. Yes, I have. Where's that one too, then? That's going to be just there. Yes, there, right underneath these black wires. Would be, wouldn't it? I think it's that one. Let's go for it. Apologies, I'm not really looking at the chat at the minute, so bear with me. I'll get these caps done, then I'll catch up with the chat. Well, I take it that's another 220. It must be, because that's all I've got left, really. I don't see any caps. Sometimes they shoehorn a cap on the back of these boards, but I can't see that here. That's that one done. So we've only got this one left to do now, just over here. And this is the hardest of all. Left the hardest to last. I always say do the hardest one first, the rest of it's simple. So let's see if we can loosen these screws. Screws. Maybe get enough movement on this board. I'm going to have to take the top off. Cool. Got you. I think there's it's a posi drive, this. Yeah, posi drive. It's the trouble with magnetic screwdrivers, everything sticks to them. We've got enough movement on that. Potentially, let's take these screws right out. Cool, let's take a lot off here to get that out. What else have we got to take off? Looks like this one here. bit more wiggle room. A little bit more, not a lot. Right, what's really holding this on? Something's holding this on. Is it those wires here? Yeah, potentially it's this little wires here. Yes, there we are. Get in there. Right. Have we got enough wiggle room to get at that cap now then? Definitely see that side. Yep. And that side. Yes. Ooh. We got them. We got them. Come on, come out of there. You monkey. Right, okay, so we've only got one cap left on the bench. We did have. There's got to be that one now. 2.2. So I'm going to cut these off short because otherwise I'm not going to get in to cut them with my snips after. I did have. Yeah, there they are. Right, I should be able to get in there to solder those, hopefully. We need to go Tut-Loo as well. We need to go Tut-Loo. Get off. Just loving that. No! My brass wool has decided to eradicate itself from its holder. Is that one? There we go. Right, I'm just going to nip to the loo a minute. I'll be right back. See you in a sec. Right, okay, sorry about that. When you gotta go, you gotta go. You know how it is. Right. Let's have a look now. Do we want to keep that undone for this? Maybe, I don't know. Let's get this switch looked at next then. So definitely got the top of that switch broken right off. So we need to take the little circlip off the top. Let's do all of this. Let's get it done. Oh, hello! I heard a twang of dial cord there. You don't want that. Whoa, Rob! You're going to be buying my soldering iron. It's not for sale, Rob. I'm sorry. I'm keeping it. I think, does that push down through the back there? I think this pushes down through the back, and of course that resistor is going to be in the way, so let's just take that out a minute. Should be able to get away with just desoldering one leg and bending it out of the way. Telling me, are you not going to go through there? Hang on, maybe I've got to have one of these pushed to unlock it. No. It's going to be awkward, isn't it? I don't think they come out from the front. I'm pretty sure they push back through, but this one for some reason doesn't seem to want to push back through. I'm just wondering whether the bar is locking it in still. This could be trickier than I thought. I think the problem is this latching mechanism. Just trying to work out how it works. Yeah, it's like a double sliding. Interesting. Ooh. Let me have a look at this then. So if I desolder that all the way, should come out. I'm not sure why it's not coming out. I think the latching mechanism is somehow catching it, but don't tell me I've got to take the whole switch bank out just to get this one out, surely. Oh no, it's not looking good. One of the Wadden Islands in the north. Very nice, Martin, by the way. 3 kilowatt water cooled heavy duty. James, how you doing, mate? Right, let me have a think about this. Let's get some magnification on the situation. Let's get the old all seeing eyes on it. Because there's like a latching mechanism that comes through there. Why don't I try and take this one off first, maybe? So what do I need to do to get that out? Do I need to move that way? Or that way? Ah, okay, so I need to move it that way to take it out. Okay, so how am I going to get in that? There's a slightly different configuration on this one. So I need to move this little bar here at this end further across. Ah, here we go. Is it going to be the same one though? It's caught again. We're going to be lucky. Are you feeling lucky, people? Not really. Oh. It's potentially going to fit. Yeah, we might be in business here. Right, let's have a look and see which are the best contacts. Should we put the original contacts back in? Let's put the original ones back in. Let's give them a little bit of a clean up a minute. We could be in business here, you know. We could have. This is going to be a bit of an amazing feat if this works, people. So get ready with all the Christmas decorations for me. I'm going to give these a bit of a clean up because they are a bit dirty. So I'm just using the fiberglass pen. Now let me have a think. How did they go in? Did they go in that way? I can't remember. Oh Christ, where did that go? Where did that just go? Has that just gone into outer space? Did anybody see? Oh, there it is. Whew, that was lucky. Let's have a think about this. Yeah, go like that, like that. Let's just have a look at this one. Okay, they sit in like that, so that is, will stay there. Like that. That's going to be fun. So let's try and post these in here. Let's clean that one up. Switch rebuild. Can he do it? Does he have the technology and the patience? One. Stop, don't do that to me. You can do it. You know you want to. What's going on with this one then? Why won't this one go in? You need a persuader. No! Why is that one gone in and this one won't then? What's going on with that? It's locked again. Well, steady. Steady as she goes. What's going on? It was perfect just now. Now there's 1, 2, go on. Go, 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 go. Yes. Come on, all the way. Don't do this to me. What are you oh no. No, it's upside down. This switch is a different orientation than the other one. No. Come on. I think we're in. Right, quick, let's get a spring on it. Let's get a spring on it quick. Apologies, I will catch up with the chat shortly, but at the moment this is stressful times. Stressful times. Come on. Why are you doing this to me now? I've got to get all these pushed back, and I've got to stick this right back in here. It's a hell of a way down. Ho ho ho! No, is that going to work? Damn you! Oh yes, it is. Yes! Oh, ho, ho. Oh, we lost the top of that one now. Let's get this thing back together then. Let's do it quick. What decides to do something else to me? Cool. I'll tell you what, that was more than a bit tricky. Cheers everybody. Merry Christmas. Cheers, Derek. So if I didn't see you disappear, mate. This Summer of Ferguson radio is coming to you completely dead. Aaron's getting buffering? Strange. Got to be your end, 2 times speed makes you thirsty. Dark Belgium 9%. God. I'll tell you what, you got some cracking beers over there, Martin. And thank you very much for sending these over to me, mate. I really appreciate that. I've really been enjoying these. What was that I just broke? Incidentally, the area was good on this one. Good aerial. Radiocruncher's down watching Christmas films without me, look. That's on, that's on, that's on. God, I'm chuffed with that. That's got to go on there. And we've got this. I don't know if I can get this off or not. It might come off with isopropyl. Let me just soak it in a bit of isopropyl and let's see if it'll come off. Yeah, I don't think they can trust us Brits with strong beers, Martin. We just can't handle it. Got to find a push button for that, so I'm just going to pinch one off of my RFM3 for a minute. Cool, if I can get one off. Oh, look at the top off. Cool. Doesn't come off, does it? Vintage Radio! Thank you for subscribing. For subscribing, mate. Well, the tops are coming off, but not the body. What tool am I looking for? Just trying to pop the top off one of these ones of my RFM3. Oh, God, he didn't want to come off. Did not want to come off, but he's off. Oh, I've gone and bent the flipping thing now, am I? Ah, dear. We have a full set of buttons. Don't know if this one is going to come off or not. Let's give it a little persuasion. Alright, that one will go down there. This one will. And let's just pop one off of the RFM3 for a minute. No, different size, that's the trouble. No, different size. What about the Rambler 2? That might be the same size. We pitch one for that temporarily for now, just to give it the final full effect. No, that's small ones as well. Wow, how strange. So you definitely need the top off of this one. Just going to give this a little bit of a heat, see if we can get the top off of this. We want the radio to be complete, to be a good giveaway, don't we? It needs to be working as well. We haven't tried that yet even. Bump that temperature up a little bit. Not that much, Graham, you'll melt the plastic. Come on, you know better than that. Let's go 150. She's a going. Oh, this is very soft, this aluminium on this top. Whoa, wow. It's coming, but I'm going to need to re-straighten it after. Well, I'm only using a spudger there, look. Tiny screwdriver. That is not coming off of there. Wow, what is that on with? Whew, he's off. But I've mullered it. Let's give it a bit of a straighten up. It's better. Ooh, steady. Whoa there. Whoa there. There she blows. Needs a bit of a clean up, but you know, you get the picture. We now have full knobbage and full switchage. Switchage? Needs a bit of a clean up, so we will do that. No, other way up, Graham. Right, shall we try it? Let's turn that off. This is the final frontier. Sounds like Star Trek, doesn't it? Have we cracked it? Are we good to go? Have we got an on-off switch that works? Is it going to switch it off when it should be on? Have we got rid of our short? All these questions.
The gap, but I don't.
Oh yes.
Well, you know what's going.
I use the word feelings there, so that's the point, isn't it? The roots of it.
Yeah, because, I mean, bear in mind, at the end of the day, we have this problem with ourselves.
Yes.
In other words, we tend to see the world as being populated by people like me. And I understand, because that's...
It's all too beautiful.
Oh, you beauty.
The group, and you see exactly how the brains are operating.
Other coats down here.
It's on frequencies.
And die on this ship.
But we'll never know if the experience is the same.
I think we've got
Yes, so he cracked it.
We've somehow really dragged out the bit that has
Thank you,
allowed us to avoid
Az.
talking about sex. Desperate bit that we won't get
Yes.
to, but we promised this show would include monkey sex, and so please welcome Anita and no,
They're on about monkey sex now. What is going on with Radio 4?
Yeah, definitely. So if we talk about females, I'm female. Men, female primates clearly show signs of orgasm. So
What?
again, if we assume that orgasm is fun because for individuals it seems to be fun, then yeah, they're having fun. They also...
What is going on with Radio 4?
Parents.
Well, we've got ourselves a cracking little giveaway, radio people. So if you want to win it, you need to put RT22 in the comments section of the video. So that is RT22. So the what's the word I'm looking for? Not the code word, not the buzzword, but you know. So you need to put RT22. You need to put RT22 in the comments section of this video, not in the chat here now, but in the comments section of this video. And then what I'll do is I'll use my random keyword generator. Keyword is the word I was looking for. The keyword. So the keyword is, if I can get my keyword. Okay, yeah, Graham. Where's my equals? RT22 then. Well, it's actually, put it in capitals. RT22. You got one in the cellar. It is really nice. What nern did I just hear? What's that? Thanks G3 Bam. I did get your email as well, so apologies. Apologies, Brian. I totally did not grasp that it was you that sent me that radio in for restoration, mate. So, oh dear. Gier, got to go. Catch you soon, Gier. GT Diff open switch surgery. Yeah, that was a bit dodgy, wasn't it? Thanks for subscribing, Vintage Radio. We always said that. Don't think you should be touching on radio after the Belgium Dark one. Catch you soon, Martin. Cheers for dropping in, mate. You broke one of your opening tools trying to open the UPS power supply. Dear, oh dear. So let's pop it back in its case. Do we need to do anything else? We'd better do the usual couple servicing bits, and then we're gonna call it a day on this one. I think we've done everything we can to this within reason. Where's my straw for that? Where's my fader lube gone? Where's my fader lube? Where's my fader lube? There he is. There he is. And we've got no straws for anything. Okay. Have we got a spare straw in here? I hope we have. Otherwise we're not going to be spraying anything in anywhere. So let's go in to the volume pot with the fader lube. Just give that a little, just a little like that. And then with the Deoxit D5, we're going to go in the switches in the back side of them. Oh, I've got to stick that resistor back in as well, haven't I? That didn't seem to make any difference. I wonder what that does. I've just spotted that. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about that one. No one said it unless you've been shouting at me. Right for the finale. Yeah, the recapping was very successful, folk. Sounds amazing. Now I'm just going to put it back together properly. I just forgot I took that resistor out. I'm going to pop that one back in. Then it's going back in the case for a finale. Finale. Let's make sure I've got no other dry joints here a minute that I've desoldered accidentally, because I know I did take a couple off that I shouldn't have done. It's all looking good. So one of those caps. It's quite good because I'm struggling to find out where I've soldered, so that means it must mean it's a factory spec soldering that I've just done. Yeah, that's all looking good. Stuff's dropping off everywhere. I need to glue all these tops back on, but that will be done, don't worry about that. Give it a little bit of a clean up, put the knobs in the knob washer. Give the sides a little bit of a spring clean, a little bit of a furniture polish. So we'll clean this one up before we give it away. Not giving stuff away with it's not quite right. It's got to be good. Got to be right. So it will need to come back out to be cleaned, but I just want to hear it inside the case, really. There's another nasty thing, isn't it? One more screw there that I'm not sure where it goes. Strange. That clamper's not in the best place for all there, really. It's not good though, it needs to be around there, really. The area's got to be right there. I think that's right, isn't it? No, it's got to be so good little sets these. They do perform very well. Sound nice. Considering it's in such a small case, it's only got a plastic speaker. It's surprising. They do sound pretty good. Go in there. Doesn't seem to want to go in there for some reason. Oh, yeah. It's in. I need to give these a little bit of a squeeze because they were a bit slack. So let's do that as well. So I must admit, I did not expect to be recapping that. I thought that would just be fine as it was, but clearly caps are not its finest point. As I say, I do have to take this apart again to clean it, but I'm just going to put it back together and put the bottom on just to see what it sounds like. Really, can we squeeze the bottom on with the battery terminals hanging out? Potentially, yeah. Right, let's put the top on that one. Definitely still working. Right. So that's looking a bit better in it as well. It's looking good. Handles all intact. Whoa, don't need an aerial up for that. It's pretty sensitive. Radio Classic FM, bang on, look. Radio 1.
Club Classics.
My privilege and pleasure to be able to showcase them.
Is sitting round these fires with you, which is what has happened to me here many times.
Enough of that.
Memories of Christmases spent in the company of the ghost story writer M.R.J.
Oh, I've got to stick those tops on, but you get the gist. That's a nice little radio. You've got 3 station markers on there, like, so you can stick those to whatever your favourite station is. Job done. I think that's a good little giveaway, that. Excellent. Human League, yeah. It's loud. It is very loud, Aaron. That's why I just popped it up just to see what it was going to do. Jeff Smith, thanks about the little resistor. I did do that in the end. Aerial screw, Stephen. Yeah, okay. Yeah, thanks, Chris. We have got a couple caps to still look at, haven't we? Should we just have a look at those again a minute? We've got that one, which we couldn't get at, that one, and that one. So, do you want to have a guess at the 4.7s? Have a guess at the 4.7s, then. Let's just do these. We've got to make it complete, haven't we? We can't have a stream without the finale of the capacitor bingo.
Something you tell intimately by the fire, often to your family. In M.R. James's case, to students or choir boys, apparently sometimes. Quite unsettling.
I know what that screw is.
That's a very common sort of frame.
I know what the screw is. Okay.
John Mullen is a professor of English at University College London.
Of course, M.R. James invented them, as he himself
It's the switch
liked
bank.
to tell in prefaces to collections as performances for Christmas.
Here's a PP9, yeah.
Everyone's on holiday.
Yeah, it's a switch bank screw that I've got left over. Right, let's get the old ESR meter down. I'm going to do these fairly quickly, but you're welcome to have a guess. These are 4.7s and the other one is a 2.2. So have a guess at the 2.2 while I do the 4.7s. So I don't know about these. Ooh, still gone fairly high, not massively. Oh, you can't see that, can you? 6.06, so not massively high. ESR is a little bit high, but not crazy. That one would have been okay. And the other one. 6.1, again, ESR is over 1. Okay, not mental. And the last one. See, that one is not bad. FarmTech saying 3.2. Pretty close, FarmTech. Yeah. So, there's some really bad caps in that. Mainly that 470 and the 220. They were really bad. Okay. This one out of the way. So I think that's a good little giveaway. It's not in the best condition on the planet, but end of the day it's a very usable, very nice sounding old Roberts vintage radio. I can't get the battery thing back in now. Oh. Dead straight aerial as well, which is a bonus. That is a valuable in itself. It's got a decent thing, but yeah, there you go. Straight grill as well, no dinks in that, no paint off of it either. There's a little bit of, I don't know what that is there. It looks like someone's tried to spray spritch switch cleaner in there and got it over the front. And same on the back. It might be that this was a vintage for the blind, because it looks like something's been taken off the back there. It might have been a radio for the blind, but there you are. Nice little thing, that. Right, Advent calendar time. Because I've got to go and have something to eat after my long and hazardous journeys today. So we're looking for number 20. Let's get my nice glass out of the way. We don't want that going over. Oh, I've seen it. I've already seen it. Have you seen it? I'm not going to move it any further because it's actually in shot now. I think I've given that away straight away. Can you see it? It's a nice little restoration project, that, wasn't it? Capacitors and the switch. Switch was interesting. That was tricky to do that, but we've done it. Pleased. Bottom right, Aston's got it, and Tim's in first. It's a little tiny one, look. Hey, we've got another one of these. Another screw holder. I've lost the last one, let alone this one. I don't know where the last one went. It's down on the floor there somewhere. Yeah, not sure where that went. It's down on the floor somewhere. And do they go in this one then, I wonder? They're supposed to go in here? No, I don't know where they're supposed to go, really. Those. Maybe it goes in this one. Ah, yeah, it looks like it fits in there, look. So I suspect that that one doesn't go in there. I don't know. Well, we have got two of those, and there's another hole there that matches. I don't know, but it does seem to fit in there quite nicely. So you've only got 4 more to go, look. 4 more to go. And they knocked my glass off the table then. Don't knock that off, boy. It could be ours. Cheers, Aaron. Catch you soon, mate. There you are, people. I'm pretty knackered, to be fair. 8:15. So I've managed to do 2 hours 45, look. F5, F6, F7. Yeah, nearly 3 hours. What? Wow. Anyway, thanks, people. Thanks for the super chats and that. I think it was Rob was the super chats aficionado today. And thanks for the subs. So don't forget to give it the thumbs up. And if you want to win this radio, RT22 in the comments section. Alright? RT22 is the keyword. Comment section. On Christmas Eve, we'll find out who's won it. Bye for now, people. Catch you again tomorrow for my iPad Pro. New power port and a new battery, I hope. Bye for now.